Hey there, this is Mr. Icarus, and welcome to the channel update for June 2017. What an interesting month it has been. First off, we have passed the 25,000 subscriber mark here on the YouTube channel, which is fantastic news. It's also a massive kick up the arse to me, because I need to get that friggin' Doom map done some point soon. Trust me, I am trying to work on it. There's just so many other things that keep popping up in the meantime. For example, the streaming is going swimmingly over on Twitch, and if you're not currently aware, Twitch has now enabled affiliate channels such as mine to benefit from the subscription system. And what this essentially means is that you can now subscribe to me on Twitch. If you're a member of Amazon Prime, that means you have a free Twitch subscription that you can take advantage of every month. And if you feel like throwing it my way, you can do. Not pressuring anyone into anything, just saying it's a possibility. Also, if you're not a member of Amazon Prime, there is the usual subscription options available. So if you fancy supporting me through those means, you can indeed do so. You'll gain access to custom Twitch emotes once I've got them all set up and approved, and various other features, which I'm kind of working out as I go along. It's all very sudden, it's all very out of the blue. It was literally only announced this week, so I'm kind of scrambling to figure out how exactly to best take advantage of these new features, and how not to wall things off that aren't necessary to be walled off, if that makes any sense. Anyway, how about that recent E3, eh? Interesting to a degree, I guess. The E3 conference bored the ever-loving crap out of me beyond Star Wars Battlefront 2, and even then I'm not really that interested in it. I just want my Star Wars 1313 game, goddammit. I was looking forward to that, but there's still rumblings that there's some Uncharted-y, Bounty Hunter-style Star Wars games in the work, and of course they didn't show it at E3, because that would be exciting. Instead, they had sports. Sporty sports. Seriously, EA, create a separate conference for your sports bollocks. I do not give a damn. Bethesda are busy rehashing everything they've got under the sun. I think in terms of actual new stuff that I recognize, it was maybe DLC for Dishonored 2, and Wolfenstein: The New Colossus. That actually looked pretty goddamn fun. I'm a big fan of Wolfenstein: The New Order, and I'm very eager to see a few more installments in that series. The other thing that I need to dig more into is probably Anthem. It's from BioWare devs, if I'm not mistaken. The guys who worked on the original Mass Effect. I could be completely wrong. It's hard to tell who's working on what these days. The makeup of developers just seems to shift on a monthly basis, but it looks good. The radio chatter in-game for actual real-life people sounded like it was performed by robots, but hey, I liked the action that was happening. I liked the fact that there was stompy mech suits of a sort in there, so that could be one for me to watch out for. But what else? Xbox announced the Xbox One X officially, which is going to get confusing around about Christmas time when you send your mum or your grandma around to the video game purveyor of choice and tell them to buy the video game console type thing with the name and the stuff and the video games. They're not going to order the wrong thing at all. You're not going to totally end up with a 1S because it sounds phonetically very close to X depending on how you say it, so yeah, that's not going to backfire at all. But Sony were comfortable to just showcase all of the games. Look at all of the games we have. We have God of War. We have new Uncharted. Look at the games. All the games are fantastic. Continue with the games. I like the games. Not because I own a PlayStation 4 now or anything, but that's encouraging. That's encouraging. And Ubisoft, brightly colored pandemonium as usual, and they announced Beyond Good and Evil 4. Good grief. That came out of goddamn nowhere, as did that Mario vs. Rabbids whatever game that they're working on, which looks like some mutated variant of XCOM. I did not see that coming. Pleasantly surprised to a degree, still don't want to touch it with a 10-foot barge pole. What is left, to be honest, to talk about? Nintendo itself, I guess. Metroid Prime 4, which doesn't make sense, because 4 isn't a prime number. It's a maths joke for you there. Hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'm still not sold. Still not sold on the Switch. I mean, sure, the Zelda, but I've still got a Wii U. I could buy that for the Wii U. Why do I have to buy an entire new console to play that game right now? There's no alternative killer app, in my opinion, that's gonna draw me for a fair while, and I'm not that encouraged by the lineup. They need bigger, faster, quicker in terms of the games that they want to produce for their system, man. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. They might end up starving out their audience all over again, but time will indeed tell. But yeah, for the most part, that's what I took away from E3. Those are the things that stuck in the old memory hole. I'm sure there was something else from Ubisoft that looked interesting. Skull and Bones, was it? It's like a spin-off from Assassin's Creed Black Flag. That looked fun. It hinted at a future that included sea monsters, and I am very much up for that kind of stuff. But yeah, further on down the line, I'll be looking to other conferences like Gamescom in Germany, because typically that is where they start reeling out more details. E3 these days just seems to be a little bit of an announcement factory, a lot of just surface shiny stuff, and you have to wait a little while to actually get a little deeper and see how these games actually tick. Anyway, it's about time I wrap up this session of the channel update, and I can't do that without giving a big badass shout out to my Nutter tier patrons. Thank you very much to Ben Rosenberg, Hyperactive Cal, D1 Sova, Incursion Gerbil, Pro Yadoa, Joe Gaston, Alexander Wright, Kind Torment, Connor Zollinger, Jeremy Strickland, JMAA, and Fenrir Wolf. Thank you very, very much for your continued support, and of course thank you very much to my Loon tier patrons, not to be forgotten. There you are on the screen right there. You are all awesome. But yes, this has been Mr. Icarus. Thank you very much for watching. Icarus out.